Welcome back to our coverage of round 7 of the London Chess Classic. We have another game that's finished between Judit and Vishy. I have to say, to confess, we haven't been looking very much at your game. So you're going to have to... we kind of got distracted by events elsewhere. So do you want to bring us up to date with what's happened? Well, not up to date, but do you want to take us through the game?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I was distracted by events elsewhere as well. But, okay, basically, A3 castles, it's all fairly boilerplate stuff. Hereabouts, I thought black could be even slightly... well, I wouldn't say better, but let's say chances to press.
But I think bishop g5 is the other move I was considering instead of rook e1. So not to make you able to play a5.
So
well, probably knight c6 is not very ambitious.
Yeah. Well, roundabout here, I don't see. I did see how to get my things going. I mean, what ideally I want rook b8, b4, a4, but I think she's always in time with e5. So takes 7 rook b8. There are alternatives, but
actually somehow I prefer not to play bishop g5. Wait until you go king h8. But I didn't know exactly what to do. I was thinking about rook d4 and stuff.
But then I have bishop f6.
Yeah, bishop f6.
Yeah. The other thing, of course, is I mean, if white gets the ideal setup with rooks on d4 and d1 and a pawn on f3, then it can tilt very fast, as Nigel will no doubt remind you. And but as long as you know that you have to be careful, I don't think the position is anything. But after e5, I couldn't...
I think a4 was possible here. Immediately a4, bishop a2, b4. I think both of us mainly look queen takes e5 and after that all this.
Yeah.
But then takes and rook c5 and then
It's unpleasant.
Kicking the c6 bishop.
Yeah. I don't know if this is objectively something.
But maybe I should try queen c7, rook d6 first and then look around where you take with your bishop too. Rook d6. And then move like b3. I know it looks ugly, but
yeah.
Okay, kind of rook d7.
Or rook d7, you want to play rook d7 first?
I don't know, b3, a3, knight b1.
Whoa.
It doesn't look...
No, I don't think I want to play a3.
Sorry?
I don't think I want to play a3.
You don't want to play a3. Yeah, but if you take bishop b3, then...
Okay, black is not really any risky.
No, it's about equal.
Okay, so it should be equal.
Yeah, and I thought here we're just doing more or less fine. I thought if she wanted, she could have tried this first and then rook d8 check.
Yeah,
but,
then maybe rook knight to c4.
I mean, first of all, there's rook e8 or rook f8 as well. But let's say check, takes, king g7. And if rook a8, then I thought rook...
simply rook c5, you can go.
Yeah, and it isn't easy for her to get through. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a nice tactic at the end. Knight e4. Just.
Sorry, this is the final position.
Yeah.
Can we just go through those final moves? So rook here, and knight.
I could go knight b6.
When?
But somehow, instead of b3.
Yeah, but then rook c5.
Rook c5.
Yeah. And,
then I'd go f3.
knight d5.
Knight a, yeah. Knight a4.
But then, yeah, anyway, rook c4, b3,
b3.
but then I can get my knight to c6.
Okay, so at the end we're just simplifying.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
correct.
it's just a question of being accurate, I thought. Rook a6, I can do this if I want.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the thing is this, I have this
Yeah,
move,
rook e4.
and then check and knight d3 check. So, but I didn't think any grounds. I mean,
Well,
the easiest
it's-
draw is
yeah.
this one.
And then we have a rook and pawn.
Rook a5, knight
Because
c3,
if
rook
c4,
c5.
then here. And now, I mean, you can't try for this thing. So because of the back rank knight.
Okay, so let's just, so basically rook takes and
Yeah, knight c3 and rook c5.
rook c5. Okay. And, well,
They say outside pass pawns are an advantage.
didn't want to play it on. Okay, good stuff. Actually, while you're here, can we just have a very quick look at, let's get your opinion on some of the other games. Nakamura against Carlsen, which, there's been some interesting stuff going on. And, well, at first we thought, Magnus had some chances, but basically Nakamura played very accurately, and so we've arrived at this ending. Serious winning chances for White? Or do you think it's time to go to the pub?
Any chances for White?
I don't think there are any chances for White.
Yeah.
Just too many
Just
pawns.
a draw.
So just
Yeah.
too many pawns.
Time to go to the pub.
But
I'm sure
roundabout
it's
here,
going
I
to go on
thought
for
I thought he was in
another
big
20 moves.
trouble. Even it wasn't clear to me why the queen versus and knight, queen versus queen and knight wasn't possible. But he comes back to b4, I think. Yeah?
There was a queen b4.
Queen
was,
b4
is,
is
is actually
fortress,
quite annoying. Yeah,
Okay.
because I thought that was very good for black at first.
Yeah. Then it kind of slipped away.
Well, maybe this move was wrong. I don't know.
I don't even know if queen d6 is hopeless.
Well, you can do it next move anyway. You can play.
Yeah. Because, but then maybe some bishop b6. I don't know.
I don't know. My feeling is that here was the moment that he let it go.
Yeah.
And there were some other possibilities earlier as well which were interesting. I'm not entirely sure, but this one.
But the more we looked at so we've got that position with black to move.
Yeah, I thought something went wrong with Luke because, knight e6, leaving the bishop stranded on g4, then doing this to a6. I don't think you aim for this. I think you end up there and then you try to cope. But I don't think this was part of a plan. But Luke's very resourceful and he's still he's kept it stable. But I thought
Well, it
he
sounds a
lost
very
control.
pleasant
there.
position at the end.
Well, yeah, the question is if f5 can be done.
Yeah, I guess that's.
But no, maybe bishop
G5,
g5 and the
Bishop
queen
G5
saving.
is-
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is a problem.
Maybe he has to prepare to queen g6 or something. Or queen e5. Well,
But
queen
somehow
g6
it seems
was
like a
fine.
position where f5
No, white should be better, but
just bishop f2, no?
yeah, no, it's clear that something went wrong here. I mean, knight e6, queen b4, bishop e2, a6, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So I thought Luke just went away for a second
play on the whole
and came
board.
back and discovered he was in trouble.
When you say went away,
I think he just lapsed his. I mean, he lost concentration for 2-3 moves, and then maybe even just one, and then he ended up here. But I don't think this was his intention.
Vladimir Kramnik was fairly scathing of this maneuver, putting the bishop on a6.
Me personally, I prefer b6, bishop a6 to looping my
he's done it the long way.
He took the long way round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's a bit worse, but
Yeah.
who knows? Could be in for some
Should
long,
be said he's not
long
blundered at 5
suffering.
yet, so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll leave it there. And Vishy and Judit, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you.